Hello everybody and welcome to the presentation of the meeting module of the TQM Performance platform. This platform comprehends three macro modules: management module, quality module, and talent. So we will be using the meeting module today. So in meeting module, we can start creating our type of meetings. For example, commercial meetings, export meeting, project meetings, etc. And for each of these type of meetings, we can define who are invited by default and what are the point of discussions that we will be done on that kind of meeting. So if we do that, when we add a meeting, we just choose the type of meeting and the system will recommend the point of discussion and the invited people. So if we do that, then we have a lot of all our meetings. We have by type of meeting, by status, so closed, in process, etc. So if we take the one in process, we have here all the information we have about the meeting, and then we can say, for example, that person was invited but he was not here, and if he is not here, if we will send him the minutes or not about the meeting. We can also define who is the responsible for the minutes, who is the responsible verification, and the principal animator. For each of the points, we can define who is the animator, default animator, and if there are some findings, what are the findings, and for each of these findings, what is the decision that we took, and for each of this decision, what is the action plans, the suitable action plan, one or many action plans that we may probably have. Okay, for each of this discussion, we can also have define multiple actions. So not only one action, we can have multiple action. Define the action, who is responsible for the action, who will check this action, who will review this action. If there are details about what are the action plan, and if this action is infant of a parent action, what is the parent action, which indicator can be affected by this action, and if there is some attachment of this action. So this we give a lot of information about our meeting, and after we end our meeting, we can generate the minutes, and it gives us a provisional meeting minutes, the points, the findings, the decision, the actions, etc. We can also not only attach a decision for any point, we can also define a non-conformity that we declare, and for this non-conformity, in which service we have that non-conformity, and who is the detector, etc. Okay, so then when we generate the units, we have the decision, the non-conformities, the action, etc., etc. So this way of putting our meetings and managing our meetings, we can therefore have like a knowledge-based system. We can search for example, P1, which is product 1. If we have treated that product, yes, in this meeting, and then we can verify on the munis, and we treat it on the findings and on the decisions. So now we can also search in the findings P1 So it comes here, and in decision, yes, it is there. So we can have all our decisions or our findings or our meetings in one system, and we can so therefore have a knowledge base when we have all the decision about any subject we treated in our meetings. Thank you very much for this, for your time. We will see here the invitations, so the workflow for the invitations. You can get more information about this module by requiring your own account, and by filling this formula you will get a free for a period, a free access and free license for that module. Thank you very much for your time.